in the second, 1 in the third for their 9 runs. Bridgeport pushed across 1 run in the bottom of the third inning before lighting problems plagued the game, and we had to stop that one.
Company's pregame shown tonight. Coverage on KNEB.TV. Radio on the trail. Gering home to take on the Bridgeport Bombers. Chris Cottrell visiting with Gering head coach Rick Kinneman right now. And Coach, I know you had the big game last night that kind of ended early, and you put up 11 and got the huge win over Gordon. We'll get to tonight's matchup. Let's just talk a little baseball here for a minute. About when in your life did you become a big baseball fan?
Oh, I just always have been. I don't know. It was something that my dad always loved, and it was just something that, I'm playing catch as soon as I can remember it, and yeah, I've always had baseball on my mind.
So this isn't something where you developed it after a team needed a coach and you just volunteered. Baseball's been something that's been kind of a driving force for you for quite a long time.
Well, yeah, it absolutely has been. I mean, this is, I'm old enough I can think back to times when, you rode your bicycle to the ball field. You didn't have mom drive you, drop you off and that sort of thing. And there'd be a bunch of bicycles at the ball field, and we would stay there until we went home. I mean, it wasn't just mandatory that you be there. It's what you did.
Yeah, just basically the old story. Street lights come on, maybe you head home for dinner, then back to the ballpark, and you play till the sun goes down.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly right.
Now, another thing, a little inside baseball here for the listeners, is you guys fill out your scorecard, and sometimes you have those ex-Major League players' names on there. So you guys follow the game, you and your staff, and so kind of what's the backstory behind some of the names you put on the scorecard, when you're turning things into the press box?
Yeah, well, we don't always do that. It depends on where we're at and and the nature of the game. But yeah, we have a little fun with it. That's what it's about, and it does kind of keep everybody focused on the game and what's going on around us within the game, because it all affects everybody. But it'll be like, okay, we got to all be first basemen today, or we got to be ex-managers, or something like that. That's where it comes from, and it's not always me that makes the decision. It's sometimes one of the other coaches will say, hey, and that's kind of where we've got that. I don't know. We've been doing that for a few years now, and I don't really recall quite how it started, but it does kind of keep us in touch with what's going on.
And it does always seem like there's a theme to the names that get written down. Like you said, it might be a certain group of managers, or I know John Olrud just showed up on one of the lineup cards earlier this year, so I always get a kick out of seeing what's going to show up in the press box. Now, what about a big league ball team? Do you have a certain favorite team, or are you just more a fan of the game?
No, I really don't. I have some that I dislike.
I'm guessing the Yankees.
That's one of them. but I like a lot of ball players, and I like the way they carry themselves. I like the ones that, show a little loyalty to their team and stay with their team and carry themselves right. They're never in contract disputes. They're never in the heated discussions or anything like that. They're there to be ball players.
Rick Kinnaman is the definition of old school, folks. There is no doubt about that. So late here in the year, match up with Bridgeport. You've seen them a couple of times already, coming off a night where things ended early and you get a blowout win. This is just an old coach's special. Please be focused. Please be ready to go when the bell rings, right?
Well, yeah, and they improved quite a bit. They've gotten a couple of key wins this year, and so they've shown that they can play at a fairly high level. So, it's going to be one of those we let our guard down. We're going to be in trouble.
So what are you looking for tonight? A quick key to the game brought to you by Team Auto Center, Coach.
Well, looking for a quality start. We'll probably start Blake Gering. We got Riley Shaneman in the wings that needs to throw an inning or two. We're going to kind of do a little, maybe by committee, pitching situation tonight. And then at the plate, we had some pretty quality at bats last night. We need to continue that and make sure we're looking to hit, not looking to walk.
There you go. Key to the game brought to you by Team Auto Center, home of the lifetime warranty, and you get that with every new vehicle purchase. Wrapping things up right now with Rick Kinnaman. Coach, always appreciate the time, and best of luck tonight in this one.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate what you do for us.
We'll come back with more right after this on the Rural Radio Network. We're back on our Platte Valley Company.
I've struggled with my weight since I was 13, but weight loss surgery changed my life. I've lost 120 pounds, 80 inches, and gained a whole new outlook on life.
Weight loss surgery may be the answer to your weight and health problems. Regional West offers the support of skilled surgeons and a dedicated bariatric team for your journey to a healthier you. Learn more about weight loss options at Regional West. It's time for a new you.
Community College, from diplomas to degrees, it's for me. Learn more at wncc.edu. First, for Gering, they will start this way. Batting first and playing third base, it'll be Quentin Janacek. Grady Radzimski batting second, he'll be behind the plate. Riley Shaneman at shortstop, he'll bat third. In the cleanup spot and playing second base, it's Jack Franklin. Riley Goodrow batting fifth and playing left field. In center field, it'll be Riley Hoke. Adric Kahn will be in right field batting seventh. Anthony Walker at first base batting eighth, and the designated hitter, Jared Beeman, batting ninth. So for Gering, it's Janacek, Radzimski, Shaneman, Franklin, Goodrow, Hoke, Kahn, Walker, and Beeman. There's your starting lineups for Gering. For Bridgeport, they'll start this way. It'll be Jake Wallison, followed up by Dawson Preha, batting second. Colton Preha will bat third and play third base. Scout Gamble is the cleanup hitter in right field. Alex Barnett at first base. KJ Bush in center field. The designated hitter batting seventh will be Stephen Tobacco. Ethan Eckhart will bat eighth. He'll be behind the plate. And batting ninth and playing left field, it'll be Montgomery Brown. So for Bridgeport, it's Wallison, Preha, Gamble, Barnett, Bush, Tobacco, Eckhart, and Montgomery Brown. So that will do it here for the Platte Valley Company's pregame show. When we come back, first pitch from Oregon Trail Park. You're listening to Legion Baseball on KHYY 106.9 The Trail and on KNEB.TV.
And Josh Cruz. And now, the starting lineup for your Gering Platte Valley Company seniors. Batting first.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy. Supporting local jobs. Giving back to our community. Investing in entrepreneurship. Making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want you to plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. With our personalized trust and estate planning services, our trust services can help you do just that. When it comes to estate planning, you should seek professional help. And when you do, you should have confidence in the financial institution you choose to handle your trust. At Platte Valley Bank, we pride ourselves in keeping our trust operations local and serving our friends and neighbors. We offer a highly personalized, full line of personal trust and estate planning. Give us a call today and see how our trust services can help you.
For this evening's playing of our national anthem.
And our national anthem here tonight, the final home game of the season for Gering Platte Valley Companies. And as we said, they come in with a record of 15-10 on the year. And a game last night that was not a good one for the Sheridan County Regulators, as Gering defeated Sheridan County 16-0. After a 1 hour weather delay, we had some lightning and some rain in the area. Gering Platte Valley Companies with 11 runs in the bottom of the first. They followed that up with 5 in the bottom of the second. And Sheridan County not able to score in the game, and that ended the game early last night after a 1 hour weather delay. For Gering last night, Brady Radzimski goes 3 for 3 with 2 runs driven in. Jack Franklin goes 2 for 3 with 4 runs driven in. And Riley Hoke went 1 for 3 with 2 runs driven in. As you heard in the pregame show, Blake Green getting the start for Gering on the mound tonight. Blake comes in with 31 innings pitched. He has a record of 1-3. He's given up 25 runs on 42 hits. He's walked 6, he's struck out 6, and he has an ERA of 3.38. His last time out in the game that we did here on KHYY was against Shadron, and Blake had kind of a tough start to that ball game. Gave up 5 runs to Shadron in the top of the first inning, and Gering came back later in the game to tie it at 6. They took the lead, had the bases. They tied the game at 6-6, had the bases loaded, and then Adric Kahn was hit by a pitch that walked in the winning run. And Gering got the win 7-6 with Blake Green on the mound. So we'll see if Blake has a better outing here tonight. And stepping in first for the Bridgeport Bombers will be Jake Wallison, right-handed hitter. And the first pitch Little blooper on the infield. Jack Franklin will handle it right on the edge of the outfield grass, and just that quickly, there's one down here in the top of the first inning. That brings up Dalton Creha. Or let's say, I should say Dawson Creha, batting .314 on the year. First pitch, swing and a miss for strike one. Dawson no homers and 11 runs batted in. Pitch on the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes to Dalton Creha. The 0-2 pitch on the inside corner, just missing. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on for Bridgeport. Just underway here. Gering, Platte Valley Company's final home game of the year on the outside corner. Creha goes down as a strikeout victim, and there's 2 down. And our opening pitch was brought to you by Papa Murphy's Pizza at 2801 Avenue B in Scottsbluff. It's love at 425 degrees. And don't forget to register for the Papa Murphy's Text Club for a sweet deal. Dawson will be followed up by Colton Creha. First pitch from Blake Green in there for a strike. Colton hitting .343, no homers, 9 runs driven in. Here's one on the ground towards short. Shaneman charging, gloving. The throw over is in time. And Bridgeport goes down in order in the top of the first. Gering coming to bat, no score on the West Coast scoreboard.
Join us in Mitchell, Nebraska for the 133rd Annual Scottsbluff County Fair, July 25th through August 1st. Evening events start on Tuesday with the FAA Alumni Chore Time. Wednesday's the Heartland Truck and Tractor Pull. Local stock at 6, main event to follow. Thursday is Dueling Pianos by Fun Pianos. Friday it's the No Limits Monster Truck Competition. Then on Saturday it's the 37th Annual Rubber Check Race. And on August 15th it's the Demo Derby. For tickets call 632-1828 or visit ScottsBluffCountyFairgrounds.com.
Be water wise. Did you know that most people over-fertilize their lawns and gardens? This means your fertilizer and money wash down the storm drain into our waterways where it makes dangerous algae grow. So the next time you fertilize the yard, remember, you're not just fertilizing your lawn, so don't overwater or use fertilizer when rain is in the forecast. Smart waterways add to clean water. This is a message from Tri-City Stormwater.
And welcome back to Oregon Trail Park. Jeff Kelly with you from the Logos broadcast booth. Stop in the Logos and the guys will custom design it, print it, and have it ready for the game. There's no job too big or too small for Logos in downtown Gering. 1, 2, and 3 for Gering. Quentin Janacek, Brady Radzimski, and Riley Shaneman to face Brandon Niger, the starting pitcher for the Bridgeport Bombers. He was on the mound when these two teams met up back on June 30th in Bridgeport. And Brandon went 3 innings, gave up 9 runs on 8 hits, struck out 4 and walked 2. And of course that night a little bit of trouble with the lights in Bridgeport as they tried to turn the lights on. They just seemed to flicker all the way around the stadium, and they tried to get them to work 2 or 3 times. They were just not able to do so, and that's why the game ended after the top of the 4th due to darkness. Quentin Janacek to lead things off for Gering, one of the 6 seniors recognized here tonight in the final home game for Gering Platte Valley Companies. First pitch to Quentin misses low for ball 1. Last night Quentin went 1 for 2, scored 2 runs, and he was the winning pitcher going 3 1/3. The 16-0 win over Gordon as that pitch in the dirt. That gets by the catcher, Ethan Eckhart. And it's 2 balls, no strikes. Quentin giving up 4 hits, struck out 3 and walked 1. Niger ready to go. 2-0 pitch. 3 balls and no strikes. Quentin hitting .288 this season. 1 homer. That came in the opening game of the season. And 7 runs batted in. Takes the 3-0 pitch. 3 balls and 1 strike. Not the final game for either one of these two teams. A tournament starting in Alliance on Friday will pit Gering against Bridgeport in that tournament. We'll give you some of the other matchups in that tournament as Quentin gets the free pass, and that'll bring the Bridgeport coach out of the first base dugout to talk to his pitcher. Quentin went 1 for 2 with 2 runs the last time these two teams met up. Head coach Rick Kinnaman telling Chris Cottrell in the pregame we may see pitching by committee, and that's exactly what he said before the Shadron game when Blake Green pitched, and Blake went the distance and even gave up 5 runs in the top of the first, but Gering came back to get the win, so we'll see if that holds true tonight. Brady Radzimski, they'll throw over, try and keep Janacek close at first base. Quentin 9 stolen bases on the season. Brown in left, Bush in center, Gamble in right for Bridgeport across the outfield. First pitch as Radzimski squares to bunt, takes that pitch for strike 1. Creha at third, Wallison at short, Dawson Creha at second base, and Barnett is at first base. Pitch gets by Eckhart, and that'll put Janacek down at second. He's going to round second, try for third, and the ball gets by the third baseman. And Quentin Janacek safe at third base. A close play there. An aggressive base running early for Gering Platte Valley Companies. 1 ball, 1 strike to Brady Radzimski. Here with no outs in the bottom of the first inning. Bridgeport set down in order in the top half of the first. Niger will go from the stretch. 1-1 pitch, misses outside. That gets by Eckhart. Janacek coming home. He'll be home safe. And Gering leads it 1-0. Aggressive base running by Gering Platte Valley Companies. And a couple of pass balls have helped Gering, and Brady Radzimski up there with the bases empty. And a 2-1 count. The pitch swung on and missed. Evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Brady went 1 for 3 last night with a run driven in. Now from the full line. Niger's 2-2, swung on and missed. And Brady goes down as the first out of the inning. 1 down for Riley Shaneman. Those 6 seniors recognized before the game tonight: Quentin Janacek, Riley Shaneman, Riley Goodrow, Riley Hoke, Adric Kahn, and Anthony Walker. Riley at the plate for the first time tonight. First pitch, way high for ball 1. Riley hitting .368 on the year, 1 homer, and he hits this one into the gap in left center field. This is going to roll to the fence. Shaneman around second. He's going to go to third, and Riley Shaneman with the head first slide, and he's in with a stand-up triple off the shot that hit the gap in left center field. Gering leading it 1-0. And for Riley, his 4th triple on the season. Jack Franklin first pitch swing, a little looper. That'll be handled by Creha at second base for the second out of the inning. And Riley Shaneman staying put at first base. 2 down for Riley Goodrow. Gering tonight in the yellow tops with the blue letters and numbers, the white pants, and the blue socks with the horizontal gold stripes. First pitch to Riley Goodrow inside, and they're going to say it hit him. Goodrow with the free pass to first base, and that gives Platte Valley Company's runners at the corners with 2 outs for Riley Hoke. Riley was 1 for 3 last night. Niger checks the runner at third, comes home. Runner from first takes off is Goodrow into second base. No throw down by Eckhart for Bridgeport with the runner on third. Pitch taken for a strike, 0-1. Niger delivers. This is drilled into left field, and it'll be dropped by Brown in left field. 1 run scores. Goodrow around third. He'll come home to score. Hoke around second on his way to third. The play at third. He's out at third. And Riley Hoke down on the ground still as he made the head first slide into third base, trying to stretch it into a triple. He gets up slowly, and he will walk off under his own power. 3-0 Gering after 1 complete on the West Coast scoreboard.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
Exceptional care, right here at home. That's the mission of Morrill County Community Hospital. Morrill County Community Hospital is a 20-bed critical access hospital that owns and operates clinics throughout Bridgeport, including specialty outreach clinics and Morrill County Home Health Clinic, as well as Chimney Rock Medical Center, located in Bayard. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time at Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska.
Welcome back, top of the second inning. And Scout Gamble to lead things off. First pitch, he fouled straight back. And the 0-1 pitch missing low, 1 ball and 1 strike. After that collision at third base, Riley Hoke is in center field, still trying to walk it off. 1-1 pitch. That's fouled out of play, first base side. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Gering gets 3 on the board in the bottom of the first inning. 1-2 pitch, hit on the ground towards third, fielded by Janacek on the hop. Strong throw over in time to get Scout Gamble. And 1 down for Bridgeport here in the top of the second inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Alex Barnett for the Bridgeport Bombers, dressed in the purple tops tonight with the white pants. First pitch to Barnett, just missing inside for ball 1. One-0 pitch, swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Barnett hitting .256 on the season, no homers, 6 RBIs. The 1-1 pitch in the air, foul territory, first base side. Anthony Walker giving chase, and he won't be able to get to it as he comes up with the fence. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Lights on here at Oregon Trail Park. Western Nebraska Pioneers on the road tonight. We'll try and update you on some of those on that score throughout the game. 1-2 pitch and misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Alex Barnett. He'll be followed up by KJ Bush. 2-2, and the count goes full to Barnett. The wind, the payoff pitch, swung on and missed. Barnett goes down as the second out of the inning. And the second strikeout tonight for Blake Green. 2 down here in the top of the second, with Gering Platte Valley Companies leading it 3-0. Gering with 3 runs on 1 hit. First pitch, KJ Bush in there for strike 1. Bush leading this team with a batting average of .448. And now down on the count, 0-2 as he takes a big cut at the second offering from Blake Green. No homers and 24 RBIs. 0-2 pitch, hit in the air, center field, shallow right, as Jack Franklin goes back on the outfield grass and makes the catch for the third out. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on. 3-0 Gering on the West Coast scoreboard.
I've struggled with my weight since I was 13, but weight loss surgery changed my life. I've lost 120 pounds, 80 inches, and gained a whole new outlook on life.
Weight loss surgery may be the answer to your weight and health problems. Regional West offers the support of skilled surgeons and a dedicated bariatric team for your journey to a healthier you. Learn more about weight loss options at Regional West. It's time for a new you.
Hey, I've been hanging out here a long time outside of Panhandle Auto Group, and boy, do they have a great selection of vehicles.
And their sales team is great to work with, and you can also get your vehicle serviced and detailed too.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. This is Sam Serta, General Sales Manager. It has been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. At Panhandle Auto, we have a seat for everybody. Whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son, or daughter, our team will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. So again, thank you from Sam Serta, General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. At Panhandle Auto,
it's time for something different.
Adrian Kahn leading things off here in the bottom of the second inning. Takes a cut at the first pitch from Niger. 0-1. Bottom of the fourth, Western Nebraska Pioneers trailing Pierre 5-1. 0-1 pitch, misses low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Adrian Kahn, last time these two teams met up, went 1-for-1, 2 runs driven in. Up there for the first time tonight. The 1-1 hit on the ground. This will get through. It'll be fielded by the shortstop. The throw will not be in time as it went off the glove of Colton Creha. And that left Wallison to try and make the play. He wasn't able to do so. And Kahn on safely at first base for Anthony Walker. Batting 8th in the order here tonight. No outs and 1 on. First pitch misses low, blocked nicely by Eckhart. 1 ball, no strikes. Niger comes from the stretch. 1 ball and 1 strike. Anthony hitting .246 this season. No homers and 11 runs driven in. Niger with the 1-1 pitch as the runner goes. And Kahn will not draw a throw. And now they're going to send Kahn back to first base. They're going to say that was a foul ball. So Kahn on at first, being held on there by Barnett. 1-2 the count, throw over. Adric back in there safe. Niger ready to go. The 1-2 pitch hit on the ground towards third. That's fielded by Kreha. Goes to second for one. On to first for the double play. 5-4-3 on the double play. And there's 2 down. 2 down for Gering, and that'll bring the number 9 hitter, Jared Beeman, to the plate. Jared, the designated hitter tonight for Gering Platte Valley Companies. First pitch misses high for ball 1. Jared, a healthy .409 average this season, 1 homer, has 7 runs driven in. 1-0 in the dirt outside, 2 balls and no strikes. We'll go back to the top of the order should Beeman get on. 2-0 pitch on the outside corner, 2 balls and a strike. Jared not playing in the game back on June 30th. Looks at strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. And Beeman goes down as the 3rd out of the inning. No runs for Gering, but after 2 complete, 3-0, Gering on the West Coast scoreboard.
The summer heat is back, but you can keep your cool with new windows from Renewal by Andersen. That's right, Christmas in July is back. Plus, it's also Renewal by Andersen's 25th anniversary. And to celebrate, we are offering no payment, no money down, and no interest for 25 months. That means no payment until 2022 and 20% off every window and door. You'll never see an offer like this again. So call Renewal by Andersen of Wyoming today at 307-215-7493.
Santa's been busy making his list, but the elves at Viero are helping him check it twice with big Christmas and July savings on iPhones like a free SE or up to $700 off 11 series with a new line of service and eligible trade. Need 2 lines? Buy one, get one for you and the kids. Hurry in before these deals are gone. Visit a local Viero store or Viero.com for more details. Viero Wireless, keeping you connected.
Back for the top of the 3rd inning. Gering leading at 3-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to Steven Tobacco. And he takes a cut at the 1-1 pitch down low in the dirt. A ball and 2 strikes. Gering goes down in order in the bottom of the 2nd inning. 1 ball, or check that now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. So it'll be 7-8-9 for the Bombers. Screen misses outside on the 2-2. And that'll run the count full to Steven Tobacco. Payoff pitch misses outside, and that'll be the first walk of the night given up by Blake Green. So no outs and 1 on, and back to the top of the order. And now we'll have we're down to number 8. I got a little ahead of myself there. Ethan Eckhart at the plate. Eckhart stepping in for the first time tonight. Went 0 for 1 back on June 30th. First pitch swung on and missed. No balls and 1 strike. I'd like to thank our viewers watching tonight on KNEB.TV, Allo Channel 15, Mobius Channel 1500. Short lead by Tobacco at first. Pitch way outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. That tournament will start Friday up in Alliance. It's not an area tournament. Of course, Legion not participating this year with any of these teams that decided to play. But it will be what they call a COVID-19 tournament. We'll tell you some of the other teams that'll be in that tournament here throughout the game. 1-2, the count to Eckhart. Swung on and missed. And Eckhart goes down as a strikeout victim for the first out of the inning. Third strikeout of the night for Blake Green. And number 9 hitter Montgomery Brown at the plate, trying to keep this inning moving along for the Bridgeport Bombers. Brown in left field for the Bombers tonight. Blake Green from the stretch comes home, misses outside with ball 1. Brown hitting .224 this season. 3 runs driven in. Hitting from the right side, a righty-righty matchup. Tobacco with the lead at first. 1-0 pitch hit on the ground towards short. Shaneman will step on second to first base for the double play, and that will do it for Bridgeport in the top of the second. 3-0, Gering leads it on the West Coast scoreboard.
Plant seeds of safety around irrigation equipment. Here are some potential hazards. Avoid moving irrigation equipment on windy days. Never try to remove an irrigation pipe that is contacting a power line. Keep spray from irrigation systems away from power lines. Make sure wiring is always grounded properly. Stay away from irrigation systems during lightning activity. We should always promote safety in all fields of endeavor. This message is brought to you by Chimney Rock Public Power, your touchstone energy partner, the power of human connections.
This chair is way too big. It's perfect for us. This one's tiny. That's 'cause it's mine. Hey, this chair is just right. This bed is way too hard. It's perfect for me. This bed is way too soft. Ah, just what I needed. This bed is just right. So come on over to Lee's Heads.
Jeff Kelly back at Oregon Trail Park, bottom of the third inning. Gering leads it 3-0, and we'll go back to the top of the order, the 1, 2, and 3 hitters, as Quentin Janacek will lead things off for Gering Platte Valley Companies. Walked his first time up, came around and scored Gering's first run in the game. Niger on for his third inning of work. First pitch to Janacek misses way outside. Nice stop by Eckhart. 1 ball, no strikes. So the 6-team bracket in that tournament that'll start Friday in Alliance, it'll be Alliance, Gordon, Gering, Bridgeport, Sidney, and Shadron. Alliance comes in as the number 1 seed, Gering the number 2 seed. They will take on this Bridgeport team Friday morning at 9 o'clock. 1-0 pitch. Janacek looks at that for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top seed Alliance taking on Gordon Friday at 3 o'clock. The 1-1 pitch to Janacek misses outside, 2-1. And then the 3-4 matchup, it'll be Sidney, the number 3 seed, taking on Shadron, the number 4 seed. That'll be the noon game on Friday. Janacek, the 2-1 pitch hit on the ground. Kreha fields it on the infield grass. Strong throw over. And that'll retire Janacek for the first out of the inning. Should the Gering Platte Valley Companies make it to the championship game Sunday at 1 o'clock, we'll have that for you right here on 106.9 The Trail and KHYYFM.com. Brady Radzimski struck out his first time up there for the second time tonight. First pitch missing outside for ball 1. 1-0 pitch. That hits Brady between the ones on his back. Gering with a runner on here. Gering with a runner on and 1 out for Riley Schaineman here. One of those 6 seniors recognized before the game tonight. Hit a stand-up triple his first time up. Quick throw over by Niger to keep Radzimski close. Brady with 6 stolen bases on the year, has a healthy lead. Pitch down in the dirt, that gets away from Eckhart, and that'll allow Radzimski to easily get down to second base and into scoring position here with 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Niger checks, comes home, pitch missing low, 2-0. I'll have more baseball for you coming up on Saturday as the Wesco Zephyrs will travel to North Platte for a doubleheader. 2-0 pitch, driven foul, third base side, out of play, 2 balls and a strike. Chris Cottrell will have that game for you on 106.9 The Trail. Then next Tuesday, Alliance will be at Wesco, and then Shadron comes to town on Wednesday the 29th. The 2-1 pitch, missing outside. 3 balls and a strike. Then Wesco will end their season up as North Platte and Cheyenne Post 6 come to town on Friday, July 31st. 3-1 pitch, missing low. And a walk for Riley Schaineman. Jack Franklin will come up with 1 out, 2 on. Gering, Platte Valley Company's on top. 3-0. First pitch to Jack Franklin. This is driven into left field for a base hit. Radzimski around third. He'll be waved home. And Gering on top, 4-0. The throw home gets away. Schaineman had thoughts of coming home, but he'll stay at third base. And an RBI double for Jack Franklin. Gering leading it 4-0 with only 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And here's Riley Goodrow for Gering Platte Valley Companies. Goodrow walked and scored his first time up. First pitch, low in the dirt. Nice block by Eckhart to keep the runner at third base. The 1-0 pitch, outside, 2-0. For Jack Franklin, his 5th double on the season. 4-0, Gering leads at 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Gering with 3 in the 1st and 1 here in the 3rd. 2-0 pitch inside. Little bit of a check swing by Goodrow. 3 balls, no strikes. And Niger not wanting to load the bases up. Gets the sign. The 3-0 pitch, misses. They'll take that for a strike. Riley Goodrow, 3 balls and a strike. Schaineman at third, Franklin at second. As Niger steps off, runners go back to their bases. The 3-1 pitch, missing low, and that'll load the bases up for Gering Platte Valley Companies. And Riley Hoke coming to the plate with the bases loaded. We'll see what Riley can do here. Drove in 2 runs last night on a 16-0 win over Gordon. First pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. Riley 0 for 1 tonight. The 0-1 in the air, left field. Brown going back. That's going to be over his head. Shaneman will score. Franklin rounding third. He'll come home to score. Goodrow being held up at third base. But that one hit all the way to the fence. And 2 more runs coming home for Gering Platte Valley Companies. And they now lead it 5-0. Let's check that 6-0. And Hoke at second base with the double. Adric Kahn, first pitch swinging. Drives it foul out of play for strike 1. Runners at second and third for Gering with 1 out, leading it 6-0. In the bottom of the third, as Adric looks at a strike. Oh, 0-2 the count. The pitch swung on and missed. And a second out of the inning for Gering. And Anthony Walker, the number 8 hitter in the order, coming to the plate. Riley with his 5th double on the season. First pitch, Anthony Walker. Missing outside for ball 1. Goodrow at third, Hoke at second, 2 outs. 3 runs in here in the bottom of the third inning. Check swing by Walker. 2-0 the count. Anthony 0 for 1. Hit into a 5-4-3 double play in the second inning. 2-0 pitch inside. And they're going to say that got part of Anthony. And the bases are loaded for Gering Platte Valley Companies here with 2 outs in the bottom of the third inning as Jared Beeman will come to the plate. Jared struck out his first time up. And the 9th batter to come to the plate here in the bottom of the third inning. First pitch to Beeman. Low in the dirt. 1-0. Eckhart with another nice block. Barnett playing behind the runner at first. That's Anthony Walker. Niger from the full wind. 1-0 pitch. This is driven into left field. This will get down for a base hit. 1 run scores. Hoke rounding third. He'll come home to score. Anthony Walker will be held up at third base. And now Gering leading it 8-0 here on the double by Jared Beeman that drives in 2 runs. And Gering with the hitting shoes on now as we go back to the top of the order for Quentin Janacek. First pitch. Quentin has to turn out of the way of that one for ball 1. Jared Beeman, his second double on the season. The 1-0 missing low. 2 balls, no strikes. Beeman with RBIs 8 and 9. It's a 2-0 pitch way outside for ball 3. And Niger does not want to load the bases up here. Taking all the way on the 2-0. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2 outs. 2 on for Gering. They lead it 8-0 here in the bottom of the third inning. 2-1 pitch. Janacek hits this one in the air. Gamble going over, but the center fielder will take charge. That's Bush, and that'll do it for Gering here in the third inning. 8-0 Gering after 3 complete on the West Coast scoreboard.
Logos in Gering is the place to get all of your school spirit gear, personalized gifts, and promotional items for your business and employees, and banners for any special event. Logos is also the only place to stop for custom screen printing or embroidery. You can even design it yourself on their interactive website. Stop into Logos today. They'll design it, print it, and have it to you in no time. There's no job too big or small for Logos. That's Logos in Gering.
Nothing. Gering leads as we go to the fourth inning, and it'll be the top of the order for the Bridgeport Bombers. Jake Wallison, Dawson Creha, and Colton Creha. And the first pitch to Wallison, strike one from Blake Green. Next pitch low in the dirt, even the count up at 1 ball and 1 strike. In the bottom of the sixth, the Trappers 5, the Western Nebraska Pioneers 4 from Pierce, South Dakota. 2 balls and a strike to Wallison, who is 0 for 1 on the game. Hits this one, big high hopper. Franklin will charge at second. Quick throw over will be in time. Nice play by Jack Franklin at second base. And 1 down. That brings up Dawson Creha for the second time this evening. Struck out his first time up. No changes defensively for Gering here in the contest, and Blake Green on for his 4th inning of work. The first pitch to Creha missing outside for ball 1. Fouls the 1-0 pitch straight back. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gering with 5 runs in the bottom of the 3rd inning. They lead it 8-0. 2-0 pitch. Hit on the ground towards third. That'll be fielded by Janacek on the infield grass. Low throw and a nice pick by Anthony Walker at first base for the second out of the inning. And 2 down for Colton Creha. Blake Green is retired. Bridgeport in order in every inning up to this point. Looking to set Bridgeport down here in order for the 4th time tonight. First pitch swing is Creha. Little blooper into center field. Riley Hoke will take control, and that does it for Bridgeport in the 4th inning. 8-0 Gering on the West Coast scoreboard.
Allo for Education is back for its 6th year. So far, we've donated $200,000 to local schools, and we're not done yet. We hope you'll join us in helping educators build a brighter tomorrow for the kids in our communities. All you have to do is switch to Allo by September 30th, and we'll give $50 to the participating school of your choice. Already an Allo customer? Tell your friends and earn a $50 bill credit plus our school donation. Let's close the digital divide together. Switch today. Visit allofiber.com/education.
At 21st Century Equipment, we're proud to introduce the new Build Your Own tool. Build the John Deere you've been wanting and see how affordable it really is. Visit 21stcenturyequipment.net to build your own compact utility tractor, mower, or gator. It's easy to add implements, attachments, and view financing options. Build the exact tractor for your needs at a price you can afford, all from the comfort and safety of home, with the new Build Your Own tool at 21stcenturyequipment.net.
And welcome back to Oregon Trail Park. Jeff Kelly with you from the Logos broadcast booth. 8-0, Gering leading it as we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. And for Gering, it will be Brady Radzimski, Riley Shaneman, and Jack Franklin, 2, 3, and 4. And a pitching change for the Bridgeport Bombers is Colton Creha will come in relief of Brandon Niger. And Niger will move over to third base for the Bridgeport Bombers. And Brady Radzimski to lead things off. So Brandon Niger goes 3 innings, gives up 8 runs on 5 hits, walks 3, and strikes out 3. Brady 0 for 1 on the night. Looks at the first pitch from Creha inside for ball 1. Last time these two teams met up, Brady went 3 for 3 with 2 RBIs and scored 3 runs. 1-0 pitch, missing high, 2-0. 8-0, Gering leads it here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And these two teams will meet up Friday in the Tournament in Alliance. Game will be at 9 o'clock in the morning. 2-0 pitch, make it 3-0. And some other changes as Scout Gamble and Montgomery Brown have switched positions. Gamble going from right to left and Brown coming from left to right. 3-0 pitch, missing outside. Radzimski walked on 4 pitches here. Start off the home half of the fourth inning. And here's Riley Shaneman up. Shaneman in left field, or check that, Shaneman at shortstop tonight. Steps in for the 3rd time tonight. Scored 2 runs in the game, was walked back in the 3rd inning. And Radzimski with the healthy lead at first, being held on there by Barnett as Creha steps off and chases Radzimski back to the bag. Brady with 6 stolen bases on the year. First pitch to Shaneman on the outside corner, strike 1. Colton Creha, a right-hander. Righty-righty matchup with Shaneman in the box. Creha checks as Radzimski takes off and foul ball into right field. Shaneman down on the count, 0-2. Gering Platte Valley Company's on top, 8-0 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. The lead at first base by Radzimski. Another throw over. Trying to keep Brady close. Niger, or check that, Creha checking the runner at first. Comes home, the 0-2 pitch in the air. Shallow left field. Wallison going back. He'll make the catch. And the throw over to try and chase Radzimski back as he was halfway to second base. He's back in plenty of time. And 1 down for Gering here in the bottom of the fourth inning as Jack Franklin will step in. 1 down here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Colton Creha on in relief of Brandon Niger. Franklin 1 for 2 tonight. First pitch misses low. Eckhart with another nice block. 1 ball, no strikes. Jack, 4 runs driven in the game these two teams played back on June 30th. Franklin squares to bunt. The runner goes. The throw will be high and outside, and Radzimski into second base in plenty of time, and now we'll have a pinch runner come on for Brady Radzimski, and it'll be Tristan Strau coming on to pinch run. Strau now on at second base. 2 balls, no strikes to Jack Franklin. Make it 2-1 as that ball driven out of play. Eight to nothing, Gering on top. Creha looks in, gets the sign from Eckart. 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Jack Franklin. Jack came on last night against Gordon, got the final 3 outs in relief of Anthony Walker. 2-2 pitch, way outside, and the count now full to the Gering second baseman, Jack Franklin. Creha, the Bridgeport pitcher, steps off the rubber, now back on. He's ready to go. 3-2 pitch, misses high. And Jack Franklin with the free pass and gives Gering runners at first and second for Riley Goodrow, with his team on top 8-0 here as we bat in the bottom of the 4th inning. First pitch to Riley in there for strike 1. Riley looking for his first hit on the night. He's walked twice, but has scored 2 runs here tonight. Creha checking the runners. Comes home, the 0-1 pitch, swung on and missed. Goodrow down on the count, 0-2 with 1 out and 2 on. Gering on top, 8-0 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 3 in the first, 5 in the third for Gering Platte Valley Companies. The 0-2 pitch hit on the ground towards third. This will get into left field as Straub being waved home. The throw home will not be in time, and Gering now leads it 9-0. Straub coming all the way around to score from second base. It puts Jack Franklin at second now. Gering keeping the inning going for Riley Hoke. Riley with a double his last time up. First pitch blocked nicely. Runners will stay put. Barnett playing in front of Goodrow at first base. 1 ball, no strikes to Riley Hoke. The pitch fouled straight back. 1 ball and 1 strike. So Gering comes in at 15-10, with a record of 15-10 and 10-5 in the month of July. Looking to go into the tournament at 16-10. Bridgeport 11-16. Creha spins towards second, no throw. Franklin chased back now. He'll take another healthy lead at second base. The 1-1 pitch, driven foul third base side by Hoke. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 18 pitches for Colton Creha. And talking about Blake Green, he's retired Bridgeport in order in the first 4 innings. He has only thrown 40 pitches. 1-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. We'll do it again at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Riley going 1 for 3 back on June 30th as he drove in 2 runs as Gering got the win in a shortened game. Creha checks the 1-2, comes home. Little blooper into center field. This will be handled by Bush. And 2 down. Hoke flies out to center field, and 2 down for Adric Kahn. 2 on for Gering Platte Valley Companies here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And Gering with a 9-0 lead. First pitch to Kahn, swung on and missed. 0-1. Adric 1 for 2 tonight. Had a single in the first. Struck out in the, or checked that in a hit in the second. Struck out in the 3rd inning. The 0-1 outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Adric Kahn. Franklin the runner at second. Riley Goodrow the runner at first. This Gering with a comfortable 9-0 lead. 1-1 pitch, just missing high. 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike with 2 outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Adric Kahn. Anthony Walker on deck. As we said, if Gering makes it to the championship game on Sunday, we'll have that for you here on 106.9 The Trail. 2-2 pitch, misses outside, and the count now full to Adric Kahn with runners at first and second and 2 outs. Colton Creha on in relief of Brandon Niger for the Bridgeport Bombers. Payoff pitch on the ground towards short. Backhand stop by Wallace, and long throw over will be in time, and that retires Adric Kahn. But after 4 complete, Gering 9-0 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Box Butte General Hospital continues our mission to lead and innovate in healthcare delivery and community wellness. But this isn't just a hospital. This is home to exceptional patient care. This is the greatest place to work, receive care, and practice medicine. This is innovation in action. This is community wellness. This is where specialty clinics fit your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. We are Box Butte General Hospital. This is us. Great things are happening here since 1976.
We go to the top of the 5th inning here from Gering's Oregon Trail Park, and a change on the mound for Gering Platte Valley Companies as Riley Schaineman on in relief of Blake Green. This season, Riley Schaineman 22 2/3 innings pitched. He has a record of 2-3. He's given up 20 runs on 19 hits and an ERA of 4.63. Struck out 25 and walked 13. Scout Gamble to lead things off for the Bridgeport Bombers in the top of the 5th inning. Catch up with the other defensive changes here in just a minute. It's the first pitch from Schaineman, low for ball 1. Jack Franklin moves to shortstop from second base, and Green will come in at second base. 1-0 pitch, missing outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Gering on top, 9-0 here in the top of the 5th inning. 1 run in the bottom of the 4th for Gering Platte Valley Companies. 2-0 pitch. Catches the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike. Scout Gamble 0 for 1 tonight. 2-1 pitch, swung on and missed, 2-0. Gamble hitting .390 this season coming into tonight's game. 12 runs batted in. 2-2 the count. The pitch from Schaineman misses outside, and the count full to the first batter that Riley Schaineman faces, Scout Gamble. From the full wind, the payoff pitch misses low. And a walk given up to the leadoff hitter here in the top of the 5th inning for the Bridgeport Bombers. That brings up the left-handed hitting Alex Barnett. So for 1 on the night, he struck out back in the 2nd inning. The first pitch from Riley Schaineman misses for ball 1. 1-0. Missing low, make it 2 balls, no strikes to Alex Barnett. No outs and 1 on here. The 2-0 pitch. Taking all the way. Barnett looks at strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Next pitch down low, blocked nicely by Radzimski. 3 balls and a strike. No outs here in the top of the 5th inning. Pitch missing low, that gets by Radzimski. And Bridgeport with something going here in the top of the 5th inning. And early struggles for Riley Schaineman. KJ Bush now the batter for the Bridgeport Bombers. As Radzimski goes out to talk to Schaineman on the mound, and Bush will go down and talk to his third base coach. As we said, Blake Green had retired Bridgeport in order in the first 4 innings that he pitched. Bush, first pitch, misses low for ball 1. KJ, as we said, leading this team with a batting average of .448. And he drives the 1-0 pitch, foul out of play, even it up at 1 ball and 1 strike. 30 hits for KJ Bush, a slugging percentage of .552. Comes up with no outs and 2 on. 1-1 pitch, out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. This is the first batter that Riley Schaineman's been ahead of as he walked the first 2 batters he's faced. 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed. And Schaineman gets his first strikeout of the night. And 1 down for a pinch hitter now, Brandon Niger. As Niger comes on as the designated hitter and looks at a first pitch strike from Riley Schaineman. Niger, the starting pitcher for the Bombers tonight. Now the designated hitter. The 0-1. Make it 0-2. The runner goes from second, and he's in there safe at third. Gamble with the stolen base. Bridgeport now with runners at the corners and 1 out. And that'll bring Radzimski out from behind the plate to go through the signals to his infielders. And Brandon Niger, no balls, 2 strikes. Schaineman from the stretch. Comes home, 0-2 pitch. And Niger stays alive as he drives that one out of play, first base side. Niger comes into tonight hitting .125. The 0-2 pitch as the runner from first goes. The throw down will not be in time, but Niger goes down swinging. And 2 outs. As Barnett moves down to second base. And here's Ethan Eckhart for the Bombers. 9-0. Gering Platte Valley Company's leading it. First pitch, down low in the dirt, blocked nicely by Radzimski. 1 ball, no strikes. "19 pitches by Shaneman here. Walked the first 2 batters he's faced and has struck out the last 2. 1-0, hit on the ground towards second. Green will field, throw to first, and that does it for Bridgeport in the top of the 5th. 9-0 Gering on the West Coast scoreboard. And that's the ball game.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gering, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gering at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
At TC and More in Scottsbluff, we believe it's the little things that make your house a home. Start with home decor. Brighten up any room in your house with flags, wall decorations, and custom art pieces. Next, brighten up your wardrobe with clothing and accessories like jewelry and purses from the Myra collection. And remember, seniors and military members receive an additional 10% discount. Visit our website, tcandmore.com, and like us on Facebook, TC and More, 1621 Broadway, beautiful downtown Scottsbluff.
I've struggled with my weight since I was 13, but weight loss surgery changed my life. I've lost 120 pounds, 80 inches, and gained a whole new outlook on life.
Weight loss surgery may be the answer to your weight and health problems. Regional West offers the support of skilled surgeons and a dedicated bariatric team for your journey to a healthier you. Learn more about weight loss options at Regional West. It's time for a new you.
Take a look at the box score for Gering Platte Valley Companies. 9 runs on 6 hits, no errors tonight by Gering. For Bridgeport, no runs on no hits and 1 error. So Gering Platte Valley Companies with a couple of pitchers here tonight, Blake Green and Riley Shaneman. They shut out and no hit Bridgeport tonight, getting the win 9-0. On the pitching side for Gering Platte Valley Companies, Blake Green started the game. He goes 4 innings, and as we said, gave up no runs on no hits. He struck out 3 and walked 1, and then Riley Shaneman came in and pitched the top of the 5th inning and gave up no runs on no hits. He walked 2 and struck out 2 as he started out the top of the 5th kind of rough, walked the first 2 batters, he Scout Gamble and Alex Barnett, but then came back to strike out KJ Bush and Brandon Niger, and then also Ethan Eckhart to set down Bridgeport in order here tonight as Gering gets the 9-0 win over Bridgeport to go to 16-10 on the year. Well, Runza doesn't like to think of themselves as just another restaurant in town. They like to think of themselves as part of the community. Runza with locations in Scottsbluff and Gering. Gering wins it 9-0 over Bridgeport on the West Coast scoreboard.
Local lending. We're here for you from start to finish. Keeping money in our economy, supporting local jobs, giving back to our community, investing in entrepreneurship, making our quiet towns a destination. At Platte Valley Bank, we support local because we are local.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want you to plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. With our personalized trust and estate planning services, our trust services can help you do just that. When it comes to estate planning, you should seek professional help. And when you do, you should have confidence in the financial institution you choose to handle your trust. At Platte Valley Bank, we pride ourselves in keeping our trust operations local and serving our friends and neighbors. We offer a highly personalized, full line of personal trust and estate planning. Give us a call today and see how our trust services can help you.
Post-game show, Gering gets the win over Bridgeport 9-0, and Danny O'Boyle joins us here on the Runs the Post-game show. This was a good game from start to finish. Blake Green with a nice job on the mound, and really, you were never in trouble tonight.
Yeah, Blake did a great job of coming out right away and establishing two pitches, his fastball and off speed. He kept him off balance. Brady did a good job behind the plate, and we played good defense behind him. And you know, we came in, scored 3 runs right away in the bottom of the first inning, and I think, you know, anytime you can do that, that's good to see as a pitcher, because then you know you can kind of play the lead, loosen up a little bit, and yeah, we got into a groove tonight and we played pretty well.
No errors tonight either. That's got to make you feel good.
Yeah, you know, we're playing some pretty good ball at the right time of the year, so hopefully we can continue to do that.
So tonight's game, you turn around, you got a day off, you play this again Friday in the tournament in Alliance. What do you do tomorrow? Just do you take it easy, or do you have a light practice? What happens?
We just stick to our routine. We're going to lift 6 a.m. and we'll have practice afterwards, and you know, we just got to carry on as normal. You know, we talked to the guys about playing Bridgeport again on Friday. You know, it's tough to beat a team 3 times in a year, so this would be the 3rd time that we're playing them. We just got to make sure that we come out and we play our game. You know, we're going to be on a foreign field, so to speak, and so you know, we just got to be focused when we get there and be focused from the get-go.
Was there any concern off of last night, 16-0 win, a game that you had a weather delay, but you came out and played well for 2 innings, kind of a game where you could have just gone through the motions tonight?
Right. You know, like you mentioned, it was coming off a big win last night. It's, you know, you never know how your kids are going to respond, and they did a good job today. Again, we got up in the morning, we lifted, and we came and hit afterwards, and they did a good job. They were pretty focused in their pregame hitting session, and they were hitting the ball well there. And you know, they came out and they handled what they handled. They played Gering.
Join us in Mitchell, Nebraska for the 133rd Annual Scottsbluff County Fair, July 25th through August 1st. Evening events start on Tuesday with the FAA Alumni Chore Time. Wednesday's the Heartland Truck and Tractor Pull. Local stock at 6, main event to follow. Thursday is Dueling Pianos by Fun Pianos. Friday it's the No Limits Monster Truck Competition. Then on Saturday it's the 37th Annual Rubber Check Race. And on August 15th it's the Demo Derby. For tickets call 632-1828 or visit ScottsBluffCountyFairgrounds.com.
Call us today at 307-460-5555
And Jeff Kelly once again from Gering's Oregon Trail Park from the Logos broadcast booth. Gering Company's 9-0 over Bridgeport. They go to 16-10 on the season. Well, the player of the game is brought to you by Taco John's of Scottsbluff and Gering. Make Taco John's a game day tradition by unwrapping the original before or after every game. And our Taco John's player of the game tonight, that's going to be the designated hitter Jared Beeman, as Jared goes 1 for 2. Drives in 2 runs for Gering Platte Valley Companies. They get the 9-0 win over Bridgeport. We will be in Alliance should Gering Platte Valley Companies make it to the championship game on Sunday. That game will be at 1 o'clock, and if Gering is in that championship game, we'll have it for you right here on 106.9 Trail and on KHYYFM.com. I'd like to thank our KNEB.TV crew on hand tonight for the final home game here at Gering's Oregon Trail Park for Gering Platte Valley Companies as they get the win over Bridgeport 9-0. So hopefully we'll talk to you Sunday from Alliance. But until then, I'm Jeff Kelly. Good evening, everyone.
With a chance for isolated thunderstorms. Lows around 65, easterly winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Partly cloudy tomorrow. Chance for isolated thunderstorms.